Hello friends, today I thought of making a self-guided tour along the most incredible and oldest tourist attraction of Barcelona, the Barrio Gótico, which means the Gothic Quarters. The neighborhood is very well connected with metro and bus stops. However, you can only explore the neighborhood on foot as there are so narrow streets and lanes, and I am certain if you do not follow a turn correctly, you will be lost. It happened to me as well. The center of attractions of this place are very near to each other, and you might have crossed it as well, but navigation won't be easy. As you can see behind me, this is the famous Cathedral of Barcelona, which was built between the 13th to 15th century. The cathedral is the seat of the Archbishop of Barcelona. So now let's proceed to explore the Gothic quarters. Can you see what is written behind me? Well, it is Barcino. So, Barcelona was founded as a Roman city during the Middle Ages and they named it as Barcino. This mark here on the entry tells that we are about to enter the streets to witness the Romans' history of Barcelona. Next, I am going to see one of the most photographed sites in Gothic Quarter, the Bishop's Bridge. The bridge was part of the construction when Barcelona began to be exposed for international travels, and it was built in 1928. It is the newest addition to the Gothic Quarters. The bridge is a connection between the two buildings and is still in use. Often roaming in these streets, you will see lots of performances happening. So now I have reached the Bishop's Bridge, or as called in Spanish, El Pont de Bisbe Bridge. As you can see, right below the bridge, there is the design of a dagger in a skull. Some say it is the architect's anger as his plan to reconstruct the Gothic quarter was rejected. While some believe that if the dagger is removed from the skull, then the city of Barcelona will be destroyed. Also, on a positive note, it is believed that if you make a wish crossing the bridge backward, it will come true. So, well, you can decide the story you want to choose. This place seems a little empty now because there are no tourists because of COVID. But during tourist seasons, people wait to get themselves photographed in front of the bridge. Going further down the street, you will reach an open space called Plaque de Saint Jaume. There are a lot of souvenir shops in these streets, but I am sure Barcelona being a tourist destination, the prices will be high. This area holds two major buildings of the state of Catalonia. So you see, this is the seat of the Catalan government, and in front of it is the city town hall, where some events happen every now and then. Telling you of a unique fact, these two buildings are not constructed in front of each other by chance. In fact, in Roman times, this was the center, and all other major streets of the area open here. And also during Roman times, there was the famous temple of Augustine situated here. The temple was demolished when Christianity was threatened, and now only the remains are left, which have become part of the City Heritage Museum. Let's walk towards the temple of Augustine in Carrier del Paradise. You see these ancient buildings, see the walls. This building in front looks haunted, but people are still living in them. Look at the door, the street lights, all are giving the feel of being in an ancient neighborhood. So this is the museum, and unfortunately it is closed right now due to COVID. But inside this very museum, four pillars of the temple are preserved. From Saint Jaume, I took a street called Carrier de Cal, which leads to the Jewish quarters. Back when the Romans ruled the city, a major area was occupied by the Jews. This is one confusing area. As you can see, tiny turns, narrow streets, and beautiful street arts make this place unique and beautiful. So this is back side of Barcelona Cathedral, and this is one of the gates of Barcelona Cathedral behind me, which is not in use anymore. Now I am visiting the Plaque del Rey. I should say this is the largest existing fragment of the Gothic quarters. You see, this is the place where the chapel of the king, the queen, and the viceroy was located. Plaque del Rey is the place where the king and the queen of Barcelona received Christopher Columbus after he returned back from the discovery of America. Alright, so I guess I have covered the majority on my list of exploring the Gothic quarters. And now I am searching for the place which was impacted by the bombardments of the Spanish Civil War that happened in 1938. Honestly, that is one location which I had been searching for long, and finally located the famous Plaque de Saint Philip Neri, and I am heading towards it now. I have crossed this street multiple times but never got hold of this place. This is located on the lane right beside Hotel Neri. You see that in front is Placa Saint Philip Neri with a fountain in its center. The building you see was the church which was attacked by bombs in the Spanish Civil War. Let's take a closer look at them. The large craters are formed. These walls are so strong that they didn't fall, but the church was destroyed. To understand what actually happened, you can read this information board. So, this was all about the neighborhood. Hope you enjoyed wandering the streets of the Gothic quarters with me. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.